In a world where loud confidence is easy to spot and often rewarded with things like class participation grades, it's easy to assume there's no value in being quiet. But consider this: the student who speaks up constantly versus the quiet one who rarely does. When that quiet student finally speaks, their words often carry more weight, more presence, and more impact. Quiet confidence. In this video, you'll discover how to harness your superpower. Become attractive by being authentic, humble, and steady, making others feel safe and appreciated. Quiet confidence. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't need to shout because presence alone says enough. Learn how to command respect, lead with impact, and build an unshakable belief in your own worth. But first, let me clear up a few things. Confidence doesn't have to be loud and powerful to exist. The quiet rule: true confidence does not need to shout. It shows through presence, precision, and substance, not volume. There is immense strength in having a grounded self-assurance that doesn't rely on volume to command attention, but on your presence. This is quiet confidence. It's deeply rooted in self-belief rather than external validation, making it one of the most authentic and impactful forms of confidence. Here is why and how to harness quiet confidence. 1. Redefine what confidence looks like. Here is why it matters. You don't have to fit a loud or extroverted mold to be confident. Quiet confidence is just as powerful and often more memorable because it's rooted in authenticity, not performance. Here is how to do it. Change how you think. You don't have to act confident in the usual loud or flashy way. Observe role models who embody quiet confidence. Think Michelle Obama, Maya Angelou, or Jacinda Ardern. Find what confidence feels like for you, rather than trying to mirror others. 2. Own your expertise and strengths. Here is why it matters. Confidence grows from competence. When you truly know your value, you don't need to seek constant validation. You speak and act with certainty, and people trust you because of it. Here is how to do it. Keep track of your achievements, big and small, to remind yourself of your progress. Continue learning, whether through professional development, mentorship, or self-study. Recognize the unique strengths you bring to the table and own them. 3. Master the art of presence. Here is why it matters. Your presence can speak louder than your words. Quiet confidence allows you to hold space with calm authority, making others feel seen and heard. It also helps you appear more composed, intentional, and trustworthy. Here is how to do it. Practice mindfulness to stay centered in the present moment. Speak and move more slowly. It helps you appear calm and in control. Maintain steady eye contact, but keep it relaxed and friendly. 4. Use your voice wisely. Here is why it matters. When you speak with clarity and purpose, your words carry more weight. Quietly confident people don't dominate conversations, they make every word count, earning respect for their thoughtfulness and decisiveness. Here is how to do it. Avoid over-explaining or justifying yourself unnecessarily when you speak. Get to the point. Saying less can have a bigger impact. Develop a strong, steady tone rather than a hesitant or apologetic one. 5. Set boundaries without guilt. Here is why it matters. Strong boundaries protect your energy, preserve your integrity, and show others how to respect you. Quiet confidence means knowing your limits and honoring them, without guilt or apology. Here is how to do it. Learn to say no without over-apologizing. Protect your time and energy by setting clear boundaries. Recognize that saying no to things that don't fit your goals opens the door to better opportunities. 6. Trust yourself in the face of doubt. Here is why it matters. Self-doubt will always exist, but quiet confidence means moving forward anyway. Trusting yourself despite uncertainty builds resilience and shows others you can lead even when things feel unclear. Here is how to do it. Acknowledge self-doubt, but don't let it dictate your actions. Reflect on past challenges you've overcome. Pretend you already have the confidence you want. Often confidence grows after you take action. 7. Cultivate inner calm. Here is why it matters. Emotional regulation is one of the most powerful signs of true confidence. When you remain composed under pressure, you inspire trust, diffuse tension, and make better decisions. Here is how to do it. Practice breathwork or meditation to manage stress. Develop self-talk that is kind and empowering rather than critical. Remind yourself that not everything requires a reaction. Pause before responding. 8. Lead with authenticity. Here is why it matters. People gravitate toward those who are real. Quietly confident people don't perform. They lead with integrity, vulnerability, and self-awareness. That's what makes their presence magnetic. Here is how to do it. Let go of the need to quote-unquote perform confidence. Be yourself. Recognize that vulnerability and confidence can coexist. Lean into your natural leadership style instead of forcing a persona. Remember to support this channel by purchasing our books. Links are in the description.